Every day I have one-on-one conversations with people. Every day those one-on-one conversations are about the same thing over and over again. I have the capacity to help a lot more people. So it's better for me to take what I do every single day, and then now I could project it out to a larger audience of people in a webinar type of setting, then record it and make it available to even more people. Because then now I'm able to help a lot more people. Like, I don't even care if the person that's coming to the webinar is in my market. I don't care if I'm licensed in that state. I'm gonna start off with the first 4 because that's the foundation. We gotta make sure that people understand the foundational principles that apply to every mortgage type. Then I'm gonna branch off and go into your bank statement loans, 1099 loans, and I could go into VA loans. People that are the business owners that now, because you have all these legitimate business expenses, you're writing everything off, you're not showing much income, you're thinking, again, another misconception, I can't get a mortgage. And this is what this is for. This is what the whole webinar series is for, is to get people to understand, start early. Don't wait until you're just about to go put a contract on a house to get pre-approved, because all the things you could have known about 6 months ago that could have improved your position, you didn't have an opportunity to do that. And we're real practitioners. Like, we actually do this in real life. Like, I'm going home today and I have phone calls with clients today because there's 2 new contracts that got signed by my team on Friday, and I need to be discussing with them everything that I'm going to be talking about in the webinar. Okay, we got to work on it, selecting the interest rate. Let me explain to you your credit score and how it aligns with this interest rate. Okay, how much capital do you have to work with? Everything we're talking about is going to be in one webinar or another. It's just that each webinar, here's the key, they're going to be focused. The first one is the only one that's going to be more like a table of contents where we're going to talk about a variety of things. After that, everyone is going to be focused on a particular subject because people learn better that way. If I'm talking about credit, repairing credit, building your credit, there's going to be one webinar. They're short. They're in the evenings. You come home from work. You have a chance to get home from work, relax. It's at 6:30. You're on. You could just be on for like 30 minutes and you're off and you've gotten value. After the webinar is over with, even if you had to go, you have access to the recording. When you decide that you want to throw a party at your house, like a family reunion, think about the amount of time, energy, effort, work you put. You go to the grocery store, you're buying the food, you're grilling, you're sending out invitations, right? Imagine if you put that amount of work into the home buying process. And you say, okay, all I'm gonna do is just show up maybe twice, because you don't have to show up to every single one. Right now, as people are signing up and I'm seeing what they're doing, there's four boxes you could check. I kept it simple. I'm only putting the first 4 in the series for now. I don't want people thinking about anything else right now. It's too much. So even within that, it's focused. Even with the way it's being presented, it's focused right from the beginning. Once we get through the 4, then I'll tell you what else is available. But I just need everybody to be focused right now. This is where your home buying journey starts, right here, webinar 1. Just show up for webinar 1. And then from there, we're gonna get into your financial foundation. When we're talking about the financial foundation, okay, where are you gonna get the money from? How many places do you have available to you that you could get the money from? Do you have to have it in your bank account? You could get a seller credit. You could borrow from your 401k. You can do a withdrawal from your 401k. You can get a gift from a family member. A lot of people don't even know you could get a gift from a church because they're a nonprofit organization. And then from there, we're going to talk about credit on the next one. I'm not going to mix the 2 together. And then we have one that's specifically dedicated for down payment assistance program. So your mind is laser focused and narrowed and just lasered in on that specific topic for that day, so you can understand, well, what does it mean to get a grant versus a down payment assistance program that if I refinance it, sell it, or stop making it my primary, they're gonna come knocking and tell me I need to pay that money back. You know how many times I'm talking to someone and they're like, yes, I want to use this program, and I'm like, just hold on one second. Let me just ask you, if you want to refinance a year or 2 from now and they say you need to pay the money back, are you comfortable with that? Nothing wrong with taking the money, but just understand the strings that's attached to it. And it's 0% interest money. Where are you going to get 0% interest money from? Right? But just understand, if rates tank and now everybody's refinancing and you want to refinance, but it's now you got to come up with the $15,000 that you took for the down payment assistance program, will you have the capability to do that? Or do you feel more comfortable saying, you know, I'm just going to borrow from my 401k? Every single piece of the process is eventually going to be a webinar. It's going to become basically an educational platform. When we're done with this, to where a person who's never been to a live webinar can literally go into the library and just learn. And that's what this entire webinar series is about taking each part of the process, all those one-on-one conversations I'm having with clients every single day now, and putting it together in focused conversations with a group of people so that we could take the same information that I have locked up in private conversations, right, and bring it out into the open, into the general public, so more people could benefit from it. So the first one is 6:30 p.m. Thursday, July 10th. That's the one that kicks it off. And that one is going to set the tone for everything else that's going to come after that. We're going to be doing it every 2 weeks after that on a Thursday at 6:30 p.m.